Good morning, Almatarians, and welcome to the final round of Inter-House Quiz for classes 9 to 12. I wish you all the very best for the program today. I'm sure you will all enjoy it. So, like KBC, let's play Alma Mater Quiz. We have 4 teams shortlisted from the preliminary rounds which we had in the last 2 days, and each team has 1 student each from classes 9 to 12. So the 4 houses are there, 4 teams are there, 4 students each, and we will have 10 rounds. Each round is on a specific topic, and after each round we have an audience round. So you have 10 audience questions. Question is not being passed to the other houses, so there is no panic, and you get 10 seconds to answer. The timer is 10 seconds. Ready? Shall we begin? Let us see what the teams are. Pluto House, Devansh, you can raise your hand once. Paki, Mohammad Sadiq, Bhupesh, all the best. Team Pluto. Team Saturn, Pavan, Ekansh, Shikha, and Samarth. Best wishes to you, Saturn. Uranus, Ujjwal, Premanchu, Sarthak, Rastogi, and Sarthak Malhotra. All the best, Uranus. And Neptune, we have Shubhankar, Vaibhav, Tarun, and Abhinav. All the best to Neptune House. Okay. So, question 2, we start from the right, from my right. Pluto. Question 1. Round 1 is on India. Question 1 to Team Pluto. India lies entirely in the northern hemisphere between latitudes north and in the eastern hemisphere between longitudes east. Time up. The answer is 8 degree 4 minutes and 37 degree 6 minutes north, and between longitude 68 degree 7 minutes and 97 degree 25 minutes east. This question is very important for any exam, any competition, any quiz. It will mostly be there. Team Saturn, question to you from India. These 2 countries have a common border with India in the northwest. China, Bhutan, Nepal in the north, Myanmar in the far east, Bangladesh in the east, and Sri Lanka is separated by a narrow channel of sea formed by these 2. These 2 are straits, S-T-R-A-I-T-S. First is this. Okay. Answer. Pakistan, Afghanistan is correct. That was the easier part because I did the other things for you. And this is the Pak Strait and the Gulf of Mannar. No. Question for Uranus from India. State emblem of India has been adopted from the Sarnath. This was adopted on 26 January 1950 when India was declared a republic. What does it have? 3 mounted on an abacus, dash in the center and a dash on the right and dash on the left, and outlines of Dharm Chakra on the extreme right and left. Sarnath had the lotus also. Carry on. Okay, let us see the answer. See, there are 3 lions that you can see. Dharmachakra in the center is all right, bull on the right, galloping horse on the left, and outlines of Dharmachakra on the right and left. The bell-shaped lotus is not there, which was originally there at the Sarnath. So, no score. We have Neptune House, the question from India for you. Okay, Jan Gan Man was composed in Bangla by Rabindranath Tagore, was adopted in its Hindi version by Constituent Assembly as the national anthem of India on 24th January 1950. How many stanzas are there in the complete song, national anthem? And when you sing it, it takes how many seconds? And when you play the short version, that is the first and the last lines, how many seconds?
Sir, 8 stanzas, 52 seconds and 27 seconds.
Okay, let us see. It is 5 stanzas, 52 seconds was right, but then 20 seconds somebody even said 20, but it finally came out 27, so no marks. Okay, all these questions will always be there. Audience, ready? What is the audience supposed to do? Only raise your hands. I will pick from the hands raised because I don't have a buzzer to see your hand first. Okay, so I am watching and the first question is coming here. The national song Vande Mataram composed in which language originally? Yes. Sanskrit, well done. Great. Akshay sir, you go. This girlie will go and give it to him. Well done, Abhijot Kamboj. Thank you very much. Bankim Chand Chatterjee. Chatterjees are also called Chattopadhyayas. Same surname. So if Chattopadhyaya is written there, don't say it is not the answer. And this was also adopted on 24 January 1950. And the English translation was given by Shri Aurobindo. You used to have your assembly prayer. I bow to thee, mother, richly watered, richly fruited, if you remember.
Yes, sir.
That is the English version of the national song, Vande Mataram. Okay? We now have the first question for Saturn House and the topic is biology. Very simple questions. Question 1 to Team Saturn. The cell is the smallest unit that is capable of performing all essential life functions. Study of cell is called let us see the answer. Cytology. Remember, your timer will start only when I stop reading the slide. So don't jump to answer. Discuss. Even if you know the correct answer, it is always good to discuss among your teammates. Question 2 of biology to Uranus House. The nucleus in the cell was discovered by this scientist or biologist. He found that cells contained an opaque spot and he used the term this
Robert Brown, areola.
areole. Very good. Well done. So Uranus scores the first point in the quiz and after the audience. Yes. Next question for Neptune. The main function of lysosomes is, and sometimes they are also known as,
Maybe digest and they are known as cytoplasm.
okay, let us see the answer. They are used for digestion and they are also called suicide bags. Well done. The competition begins. The fourth question is for Pluto House in Bio Round. This is the tissue that transports water and nutrients from the roots to upper parts of a plant. It is composed of 4 types of cells. These are tracheids, vessels, dash parenchyma and dash sclerenchyma, which is also fiber. Okay? Okay. I'll take that also as xylem then. Let us see the answer. And you have scored marks. Audience ready? Okay. So after the second round, we have 3 houses that have scored points. Although I must share it here that if there is a tie of any house in the finals with Pluto House will lose that tie without a question because one part was left. Since that was xylem only in the second part also, I gave them marks now. Okay? So you will lose without having a tie question. If in the final score you are tied with someone. Audience, question. The main function of ATP कहाँ होता है ये? Adenosine triphosphate, which is the energy currency of the. Okay, hands down. When I say 1, 2, 3, you will raise your hand again. All hands down. 1, 2, 3. Okay, Marotra. Mitochondria. Let us see the answer. Yes, it's correct. We move on to round 3, and round 3 is for questions from the subject physics. Uranus, you begin this round. First question to Uranus House, and the question is, thermodynamics is a branch of physics which deals with the relation of heat and other forms of energy. It deals with the macroscopic variables, and these variables are of energy only, such as
Pressure, temperature, volume.
Let us see the answer. Pressure, temperature and volume. Well done. Neptune, the next question is for you. Let us see the question. It states that temperature is a physical quantity having the same value for all systems which are in thermal equilibrium with each other. It is known as this law of thermodynamics. Let us see. It is called the zeroth law of thermodynamics. No marks for that. Question to Pluto House. And the question is, the law in which electric current flowing through a conductor is directly proportional to the potential difference across the 2 ends of the conductor when physical conditions such as temperature, mechanical strain, etc. remain the same. Which is this law? Ohm's law. Let us see the answer. Well done, Pluto House. Question to Saturn, who is yet to score. All the best. Let us see your question. The resistance of a conductor is the opposition offered by the conductor to the flow of electric current through it. Resistance is 1, 2 dash, 2 cross-sectional area of the conductor and dash dash to its length, and also depends on nature of material.
Resistance is inversely proportional to cross-sectional area of the conductor and directly proportional to its length.
Okay, let us see the answer. And I'm sure this has to be correct. Well done, Saturn. Okay. Audience, ready? Let us have your question. I will first see the hand and then read the question. Abhijot, latent heat of vaporization is heat required to change the state of a unit mass of substance from dash to dash, and latent heat of fusion is the heat required to change the state of a unit mass of substance from dash to dash. First one is solid to liquid, and second one is liquid to solid. Let us see. Okay, got it? So when it is vaporization, the vapor is a gas, and fusion solid to liquid. Okay. Round 4 chemistry, and the round 4 starts with Neptune House. You get the first question. Ready? Question to Neptune House. What type of change occurs in sublimation of ammonium chloride? NH4Cl gives NH3 plus HCl. Say it fast.
Electrolysis.
Let us see the answer. Changes are two types, physical or chemical. So it is partial physical and partial chemical. Certain thing is formed new, and certain things are reversible. That is how it is partial, physical as well as chemical change. Okay, so no marks for that. Question to Pluto House for chemistry. On the basis of chemical composition, matter can be classified as these two types of substances. Elements, and this is, let us see, they are actually pure and impure substances. Pure substances gives elements and compounds, and impure substances gives mixtures. Okay, homogeneous होता है pure में, और heterogeneous होता है impure. Question for Saturn house. The third question. The law of conservation of mass was propounded by this scientist, and it states that matter can neither be created nor destroyed in chemical reactions, or in all physical or chemical changes. The total mass of the reactants is equal to the total mass of the products. So calcium carbonate gives 100 grams of it is CaO 56 grams and 44 grams. Let us see the scientist. He was Anthony Lavoisier. Final question in this chemistry round is for Uranus house. Let us see. The law of multiple proportions was proposed by, if it states that when two elements combine to form two or more chemical compounds, then the masses of one of the elements which combine with the fixed mass of the other bear a simple ratio to one another. You can see 2 grams of hydrogen in both cases. John Dalton. Okay, let us see. Dalton is correct. Well done. Audience, your question. Okay, let us see the question. When gases combine or are produced in a chemical reaction, they do so in a simple ratio by volume, provided all gases are at same temperature and pressure. He will try. Okay, you want to say same? Gay-Lussac law. So we can give it to him.
It was scientist.
Huh?
It was a scientist.
Huh?
It was given by.
हाँ, given by Gay-Lussac law कहते हैं. Gay-Lussac ने दिया था ना. Okay. Round 5 is general awareness and general knowledge. First question goes back to Neptune again. Yes. This mount is a mountain peak, which is the highest freestanding mountain also. It is the highest mountain peak in Africa. And it is there in news sometimes during every year. Okay, let us see the answer. This is Mount Kilimanjaro in northern Tanzania. So in the brackets the country is also given, which is part of African continent. Yes, let us have the question. This mountain peak is 5642 meters, is the highest peak of the Caucasus region. It has 22 glaciers and feeds the Kuban River. This is the highest mountain peak in Europe. Mount Fuji. Let us see the answer. This is Mount Elbrus. It is in southwestern Russia. I hope you know that 25% Russia is in Europe and 75% is in Asia. Turkey, 97% of Turkey is in Asia and only 3% is in Europe. So all immigrants and migrants who travel from Asia, Arab world to Europe, they first land in Turkey illegally. And they become part of Europe, traveling to that 3% region. Naughty boys and girls. Okay, next question is for Saturn. Mount Denali, earlier known as Mount McKinley, is 6190 meters in south central Alaska. It is the highest mountain peak in which continent? North America. Let us see. Yes, well done. Question to Pluto. Yes. This mount is 6962 meters. It is also the highest point in the Western Hemisphere. It is the highest mountain peak in South America. No? Okay. Let us see the answer. This is Aconcagua in Western Argentina. It is also on the Chilean border. Yes. This round ends here and we have another question for the audience. Yes, look up here. Sentinel range of Ellsworth Mountains in Western Antarctica, 4892 meters height, 600 miles from South Pole, and the highest mountain peak in Antarctica. Yes, anyone? Okay, let us see the answer. This is Vinson Massif. It's a very popular peak and very much there in news from time to time. Okay, next question. Round 6 is current affairs. And this current affairs is of the last 1 year mostly. So round starts from Uranus house. First question. Uranus. The Department of Atomic Energy has confirmed that small deposits of this mineral have been found in Kasha Kaladi in Shimla and Tileli in Mandi recently. Both these districts, these areas are in Himachal. So what is this mineral? Coal? Okay, let us see. Most important, uranium. Okay, question for Saturn. This tunnel, earlier known as Chenani Nashri Tunnel, is a road tunnel in J&K on National Highway 44. It is the longest road tunnel with a length of 9.28 kilometers. It is the country's first tunnel with the fully integrated tunnel control system. And this is yet the longest. Longer than this is also coming soon. Atal Tunnel, let us see. It is Dr. Shyama Prasad Mukherjee Tunnel. Do you know why Shyama Prasad Mukherjee is famous, known? What did he give you? Okay, find out. Yes, question to Pluto. India's largest floating solar power plant with a capacity of 100 megawatt has been set up by the NTPC and executed by BHEL. Spread over 450 acres in the reservoir of NTPC's thermal power plant at Rama Gundam in Peddapalli district. You have to only name the state. Jaldi. Okay. Let us see. It is Telangana. And bigger solar power plants are also coming. People have not realized that they can use empty spaces to install solar panels. and water reservoirs, rivers are the best places. Okay, and they don't cover the river. They put stands, that is base poles are there, which are fixed inside water, beneath the water in the water surface, and raise it to plant solar panels. Question 2. Okay, we are moving like this. You Neptune, your question in current affairs. So this is longer than Dr. Shyama Prasad Mukherjee tunnel when completed. It will be completed soon. It is between Sonmarg and Dras towns in Kargil district of Ladakh, the Union Territory. Currently under construction, it will be the longest. What is it named? Okay, let us see. This is the Zojila tunnel. Atal tunnel is there. It is already there, so I did not ask. Okay, are we through? Who said? You? Zepta second. Let us see the answer. Zepta second is the right answer. Well done. It is 10 to the power minus 21 seconds. Okay. We have this round in general knowledge, general awareness, and if it is recent, you can consider it current affairs. Who starts now? Saturn. Swanidhi Se Samriddhi scheme. This was launched by the Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs on 4th January 2021 in 125 cities all over the country, and it will cover all cities of the country. It covers, who does it cover? It provides Suraksha, Bima Yojana, Pradhan Mantri, Jeevan Jyoti Yojana, pension benefits under Pradhan Mantri Shram Yogi Man Dhan Yojana.
People below BPL.
Below poverty line. Let us see the answer. They are already covered. It is the street vendors for the first time in the history of independent India. See how the government today or of today is valuing the human resource of the nation. आपने कभी सोचा स्ट्रीट वेंडर मूंगफली ले लो, चना ले लो, गाजर ले लो, मूली ले लो? Have they got any cover, any security for their life or the lives of their families? So I personally salute to these schemes that the government is bringing to cover all the population of the country, even though they are being looked after by the tax that your parents or we are paying to the government. But we are still content that they will live a life better than at least animals. Okay? BRO, it has constructed and blacktop coal tar, world's highest motorable road at 19,000. This height can vary from report to report from different newspapers or magazines. At which pass in Ladakh? Let us see the answer. This is Umlingla Pass in Ladakh. Right. We now have Neptune for the third question in this round. India was in the 48th position, second in the world in population and 48th in Olympics. 1 gold, 2 silver, 4 bronze medals. A total of only 7 medals. We had Olympics in Tokyo. These were actually 2020 Olympics which were held now. Okay. So, what is the number of this? 35th Olympics, let us see. It was 32nd. You were close, not so close to get marks. Uranus, your question. Indian Railways has 2 long-haul freight trains, goods trains, सांप की तरह लंबी. They have been named. Okay, let us see the answer. They have been named Trishul and Garud. Okay, so we are through with this round. Audience, ready? Let us see what question you have this time. I hope you know this. Novak Djokovic. He's a Serbian tennis star, all-time tennis player. In his name, they have named an insect. That the scientific name of the insect is Duvalius djokovici. Yes. Saturn, your question? This was Saturn's question, huh? Audience, okay. Anyone? You can name any insect? Cricket? Okay, cricket is that the night grasshopper, the black one. Okay. Let us see. It is actually a beetle. Yes. The Shak Samvat is the national calendar that we have. We have Shak era and the Vikram era calendar also. And Vikrami Samvat starts during this period, Diwali. But our national calendar has the first month as Chaitra, which is adopted from which date? You have to give me the date. Date of the Gregorian calendar, that is the English calendar that we use normally. Okay, let us see. March 22, 1957 is the date when we adopted our own calendar alongside the Gregorian calendar. Okay? Question to Saturn. The dates of the national calendar have a permanent correspondence with dates of the Gregorian calendar. First Chaitra normally falls on this date and on this date in a leap year.
22 March or 23 March?
22 March and 23 March. Let us see. Leap year has 29 days, so you have to go back from 22 March. And 22 March was already there in the previous question. So I thought you will have application. Okay? Yes, Uranus. Your question. National tree of India. Botanical name भी बताना है. अच्छा, which genus? Species मैं बता दूंगा. Banyan. Okay, let us see. It is Ficus bengalensis. It is a fig tree basically. It is the national tree. Okay, you give marks to them. It is Banyan only. Okay, question to Neptune. This is the national aquatic animal of India. Freshwater, mainly of Ganga. Gangetic dolphin. Good, well done. Neptune house. So this is the Ganges river dolphin. Its zoological name is Platanista gangetica and is the national aquatic animal of India. Audience, your question. Yes, who gave this design? Ra is equal to. He is from the Institute of Technology, Indian Institute of Technology, Mumbai, from the design department. No one? Let us see the answer. Udaya Kumar. Okay? And this is the design. Equal to. Okay. Round 9. Current affairs. Starting from Uranus. Question 1 for you. This is the latest current affairs. Temsula Au. She is a Padma Shri recipient and she is a poet and writer. She has worked for literary works in her state. Name the state she is from. Assam. Sakal dekh ke bata raha hai. Let us see. She is from Nagaland. She has recently passed away. So she was there in the obituary section of some media news and PM had sent a note to her. Okay, Saturn, your question. Okay, the Royal Swedish Academy of Sciences has awarded 2022 Sveriges Riksbank Prize in these sciences in memory of Alfred Nobel to these three: Bernanke, Douglas Diamond, and Philip Dybvig. Nobel Prize in which subject? Physics? Let us see. It is economic sciences. The latest अभी हुआ है. Okay. Next question. Pluto. Ready? Yes, question to you. This state of India will host the 37th National Games in October 2023. अभी नेशनल गेम्स कहाँ हुए थे? गुजरात में, जिसमें सर्विसेज ने सबसे ज़्यादा गोल्ड मेडल लिए. महाराष्ट्र. Okay, let us see. Goa will host the next national games in October 23. Okay, Neptune, your question. Let us see. 19th Asian Games will be held in September 2023. September 23. From September 23 to October 8, 2023. Pakistan. Okay. That is the Asian cricket that will be held. आज ही पढ़ा तूने? मैं भी पढ़ के आया हूँ. That is not the answer. These are the Asian Games. Asiad जिसे बोलते हैं आप. They will be hosted in Hangzhou in China. Okay. Audience, you ready? Question for you. Anyone? Fast. Yes. Peace. Yes. You. What is your name? Well done. Shreyashi. Union territories of India are, two are missing. Fill them. Okay.
Sir, Daman and Ladakh. Daman and Ladakh.
Okay, let us see the answer. Dadar and Nagar Haveli and Daman and Diu have been merged and now they are one union territory.
That is Daman.
No, the complete name is this. And the other is Ladakh, which is become a UT when J&K and Ladakh were separated from statehood into two union territories. So we have 8 union territories, but I'll give you marks for this because you mentioned both the names. Because they mentioned Daman also and Dadar and Nagar Haveli also, so they completed by default. Okay, Uranus, your question. We have some basic freedoms given to us in the Constitution. How many categories are there? जैसे फ्रीडम ऑफ रिलीजन है, फ्रीडम ऑफ स्पीच है, फ्रीडम ऑफ असेंबली है, फ्रीडम ऑफ प्रोफेशन है. कितने ऐसी कैटेगरीज हैं? 6. Okay, let us see. And they are right. Well done. And if it was a fluke, it was a great fluke. You earned marks. हाँ, I know. अभी मैं पूछूंगा फंडामेंटल ड्यूटीज क्या हैं. Okay, Neptune, your question. The directive principles. What 3 types of justices does it give to us? Social, economic and political. Let us see the answer. Well done. Question to Pluto House. The final question. The Union Executive consists of one is given, 3 are to be inserted. Yes, let us see the answer. The Union Executive consists of the President of India, the Vice President of India, and the Council of Ministers with the Prime Minister as its head to aid and advise the President. Okay? So we have one round for the audience. Question for the audience is, who elects the Vice President of India? There are 3 parts actually. Wait. Who elects? What is the minimum age? And for how many years is the term? Okay, who was raising the hand here? हाँ बोलो बेटा. Wait. Yes. Okay, one only. Other two answers? Sit down. Yes. Members of Parliament, elected or nominated or all? Nominated बेटा राज्यसभा में 12 होते हैं, लोकसभा में 2 ही होते हैं. So you have to say all. For the president's election, it is only the elected member, but for the vice president, both members of parliament, both from Lok Sabha as well as Rajya Sabha, whether elected or nominated, they vote. Okay, and minimum age is 35 years. He stays in office for 5 years unless removed, and is eligible for re-election. And he can be re-elected in the Rajya Sabha also. Okay, so thank you very much for being patient and being positive and being involved in the quiz. And in the meanwhile, while the scores are being totaled and the results come to you, we have some questions, and these questions are for all of you. So you all become audience now. Only thing is you have to raise your hand, and these questions I have to read. The salary, monthly salary plus perks alag hai, monthly salary of the President of India. Wait, last boy. Correct. 5 lakh per month, sir. Well done. Saturn and Neptune, there is a tie. Okay, so I'll ask a question each. So, who wants to have the first question? Neptune or Saturn? Saturn. Okay. When do we celebrate? Pi होता है ना 22/7. Pi day कब होता है? Okay. Neptune, do you want to answer?
Sir, 14 March.
14th March. Okay, why?
Sir, because the value is 3.14 and it's
So Neptune scores. Well done, Neptune. This question is very important for our health. Health-wise, not for our health. Health-wise, you need to understand the value of good living, having great health, being physically, mentally active, alert. Do you know how many dead cells do we lose every minute of the day?
1,000.
1,000. Anyone else? Any wild guess?
2,500.
Okay, any other guess? 1 million is 10 lakh. Okay. It is 40,000 dead cells we lose every minute without our knowledge. Okay. Fine. So, when you get up in the morning, you weigh more or less. When you come out of your bed, you will weigh more. क्योंकि डेड सेल गिरे नहीं, दिन भर में गिरते हैं. ओके. और वेल प्लेड प्लूटो. Saturn, Uranus, well done. Neptune, 40 marks in second place. So we'll have Akshay sir delivering the trophies to you. Go, come. Neptune, runner up. Well played. Come Uranus, great winners. Okay. Okay, we'll come there also. Okay? Well played, great participation, and if you do not know the importance of knowledge, you will be made to understand soon. Because wherever you go beyond your class 12, all this is going to matter. That is why we initiated this channel, so that by the time you move out, you will know that you stand a better chance than your peers all around the country. Whether it is a UPSC exam or a state exam or police exam or para exam or defense exam or civil services, all exams. And once we finish the uploading of these, basically these notes, then we'll start preparing you with questions and answers of various competitive exams as they have come. So keep in touch with these videos, keep viewing them, and they are small videos. The English vocab videos are 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 4 minutes, and the other subject videos are 5 to 10, 12 minutes. And India is most important. India, we have only covered 5 chapters as yet, if I am not wrong. There are 22 chapters. And each chapter will have 5, 7 videos. And then we have videos on states and union territories, India and their relationship with around the world. इतना नॉलेज मिलेगा आपको अगले 1 साल में कि आप आनंदमयी हो जाएंगे. So this is the ultimate for your lives. And we have gone through all this. Our times, you cannot say were simpler. Our times and your times are same. Only those who maintain that edge over others, and that is the focus, makes the mark before others. जाना सबको करने कुछ ना कुछ है, but you will be more content in achieving in good time. So God bless you, and thank you very much for being a great audience and great players. Okay, if you want, we can have another quiz in the month of December, January, maybe February, whenever you say. Bye bye.